Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Spartan Elite and this is Spartan from Fat to Fit. This is week number 9. The final exercise day of the week is bench day. Now, as you guys know, we do quite a bit of different exercises each day that we work out, but that is the general idea. So our big workout for the day is going to be bench, and then we're going to go on from there. Now, I will say this: I did miss out on my heavy lift for bench, unfortunately. So this first set is going to be a warm-up set, 95 pounds, not a lot to it. Just a few weeks ago, literally a few weeks ago, when I started working out with the trainer, 95 pounds was my max. Max. Now that's my warm-up. So let me know what you guys think. We're going to go through it play by play as usual for you guys. And let's get right into it. All right, so first set, we're going to do 95 pounds for 6 reps. Not a whole lot there, just a nice little warm-up. This is the first workout of the day, so we got to get the blood moving. Got to get our chest and our arms, our shoulders working together. And as you can see, 95 pounds, knocking it out, no problem. Which is pretty impressive considering that was my max just a few weeks ago. Now, here's the unfortunate part. You guys missed the 135 pounds for 5 reps that I had done right before this set. Now we're doing drop 10, so this is 125 pounds, and we're going to do this for 6 reps. And as you can see, it's hard for me. And I remember we've already done our heavy set, so now we're coming down from the heavy set. That was 125 pounds, which is a big deal for me. Now we're going to drop down. We're on 35-pound plates on either side, so it should be 115 pounds. And we're going to do these for 8 reps. So we're going to knock it out. 1, 2, 3. You can see I still get a little bit squirrely here on the bench with my legs, but overall my form has gotten a lot better. Though as I get tired, you can see my arms get pretty exhausted, but we knocked it out, finishing up another solid drop 10. And on this last set, what was supposed to be a drop 10 to 10 reps, I decided to do as many as I could at this weight. So this should be what, 35 per side. So the last one was 35 and a 5. This one is just 35, right? I could be wrong. But either way, this is as many reps as I can get. It's going to be at least 10. I want to say I end up getting 12 or 13 on this. I didn't actually count. But you can see I pause at the top, get a couple breaths, and then I go back in and knock out a few more reps here. And that's just the way I do. I try to push myself every single time. And this one, we're going to push ourselves to fail. This is why it's great to work out in a group. It's where you have guys spotting you, and this is what we're talking about. Pushing yourself each time to fail. And there, I called him. I was like, dude, I'm done. I couldn't quite finish the set. Now we're going to drop down again. This is 105. So the last one should have been 115, and the one before that would have been, I don't know. I've kind of gotten confuzzled here on the replay. But this is definitely 105. We got 95 plus 5 on each side, so that's well, I say 95 plus 5. It's 105. And we're going to do this for, the goal is to do 20 reps, however many sets it takes you to get that done. By this point, you're exhausted. Your shoulders are blown out. Your chest is already exploded. Like all the things. So to push through and knock out 20 reps at even a light weight, like this is 105. For me, this is above what I've been doing as knockouts. But you guys can see I pause at the top. I knock out some more reps. The goal is to try to get 20 reps here. And I do believe I end up getting 16 total reps, though the last one was pretty sloppy. As you can see, we get close to the finisher here. I'm starting to take more and more breaks. I'm trying so hard. I'm pushing myself so hard, even though this isn't a lot of weight. I know it's not a lot of weight. It's, again, that cumulative effect that we talk about. And here he has to, help me push that up. He doesn't pull up real hard. Like, when we spot each other, we're not, lifting the weight off of him. We just kind of help with the weight. And then the person that's struggling has to push their way through it. Now, here, I only need 4 reps. I failed to get 17. I only need 4 reps. But I'm going to go beyond that. I'm going to push myself until I can't do any more here, which I believe ends up being 7 total reps. But the last rep, I think that I actually end up almost failing, but they push me and push me, and I actually end up clearing this on my own. You can see right here, I'm struggling, but I managed to get it out and knock it out, and that's the end of the bench. Now we're coming out to the outside. We're going to do some Arnold presses. Some just classic Arnold presses. It's a fun workout. Again, working the shoulders and the chest a little bit, and a little bit of forearms too with that nice rotation. A little bit of everything. But these are 25-pound dumbbells. It's not a lot of weight, but it is for me. Like, you'll see, the face says it all. The face says it all. Like, there's no hiding that. Like, there's no hiding the face when you're looking right at the camera. Okay? Unless, of course, my trainer walks in front of the camera, which seems to be a thing. But overall, I'm pretty happy with my form here. I feel like I get a lot sloppier than I look in these. Like, watching these back, you can see I'm struggling, and we take the breath as we need to, but we push on, we knock out the set and finish it up. Each time that I need to take a break, I take a little bit of a break, and I continue to push. And we're going for sets of 10. We're going 3 sets of 10 on these. And, yeah, we're struggling to get through this last set. I think at, like, rep 4 or 5, I take a break here and have to, like, wait. You can see just arms are not my thing. Y'all know that. Like, I'm just the weakest when it comes to arms. Always have been. But, that being said, I am very competitive. I'm also very, like, motivated to continue to like, finish the set. Like, I don't give up. Now here, this first set of tricep pushdowns, we're actually going to be doing 120 pounds, and we're supersetting these tricep pushdowns or assisted dips, whatever you want to call it, with the face pulls that you're about to see. The face pulls I'm doing at 70 pounds. These tricep pushdowns, the first set's going to be 120, and then we're going to bump up to 140 because I felt like the 120 was a little bit easy. So here we have our first set of the face pulls, if you know what I'm talking about. Here you just want to pull it over your head and then really flex the back. And you'll see that I actually pause every time on the top to get that nice squeeze that we want at the top. And this is 70 pounds on the face pulls. So pretty solid weight. I could probably get 80 next week. But 80, I feel like I get sloppy. I don't quite hold it at the top as well. So that's why I've been sticking at 70 for a little bit. But we're right back over. As soon as we finish the face pulls, we're right back over here on the assisted dip / tricep pushdowns. This one's going to be 140 pounds. And you can see I'm pushing hard. And by the end of this set, you'll see that I can barely lock this weight out. Like, it is struggle bus city. Look at the face. Whoo, got to take the break. Come on, breathe, push it hard. Look at the arm, especially watch the left arm as I struggle to lock this one out. I look down at it, I'm like, you get down. All right, you lock that. And we finish out that set just barely. Okay, we come back over here, give you a little bit better of an angle to see what I'm talking about when it comes to the flex over the top of the head. You're basically doing a double bicep flex over your head when you pull that weight back, and you're squeezing those upper shoulders and back muscles as you pull that weight back over your head, getting a nice squeeze, holding it, and then releasing under tension. You don't want to just drop the weight. You want to just keep under tension the whole way, and then make sure you get a nice squeeze at the top. And then we go right back to the dips. Again, 140 pounds. Barely finished the last set, so I think you guys know where this is going. Anytime you try a new weight, you want to push yourself, go as hard as you can, and then when you can't do it, you're done. Like, that is it. And you can see we do pretty well here, considering this is I think the first time we've done 140 pounds on this. And yeah, you can see I can't quite lock it out. It's getting sloppy. I want to try one more time. You can see I'm doing everything in my power here. One more time, and no, it's done. That's the end of it. And so then we go right back over to finish off our tricep pushdowns or assisted dips. And you can see much better form here. And I'm going to get tired here as well. Watch this. And like I said, these supersets where you're going from one to the next without breaks in between are brutal, man. Especially if you're working similar muscles. And so even this, that I'm very confident in, I've been holding nice the entire time, I start to get a little bit sloppy, start to shake the head, have to take a break, and it's brutal, and the face says it all. Now, here's what we call infinity abs. I don't know if there's another term for this, but Coach calls them infinity abs. Basically, you want to it's a leg lift where you make a infinity sign, essentially, a sideways 8. So you're just doing a nice little forward and back. And these don't look like a lot, but we're doing sets of 10, which means 10 per side. It's brutal. By the time you're done with this, your abs are going to be screaming at you. They are screaming at you. Your legs, your abs are going to be screaming at you by the time you're done with these. These are brutal, man. And you can see, as I get closer to the edge of the thing, that means I'm getting a little bit more range of motion. And look, they're just completely exhausted. Every set that we do, and we're doing these back to back. So we're taking a little bit of a breather, about 40 to 60 seconds in between these. And I'm telling you, man, these are awful. I don't know what's worse. These are planks. It's pretty close on both. I hate doing abs. Of course, I'm out of shape, so it makes sense, right? But yeah, these are absolutely brutal. But still, huge improvement over where we started. When we first started these, you should have seen it. We looked like we were flopping around like fish out of water, man. It was awful. But definitely starting to get better in terms of form. Everything's starting to look a little bit better in terms of how we're able to knock these out, how we feel. We're still pushing ourselves, and you can see right there the breath, the look up. Oh my God, I don't want to do these, but we still keep going, keep pushing ourselves, right? And the goal here, again, we're working the abs. We're trying to swing the hips back and forth. There's a lot that you're working here, but mainly the abs. You're literally just using your abs to control this all the way through, and you'd be surprised. Like, if you think that holding your legs out is an ab exercise, try swinging them around in a figure eight. It's not easy, man. It's a workout and a half. And you'll see when we finish this final set, my legs are already shaky. You can see I'm struggling all the way through. Hamstrings poking through the freaking jeans or the sweats. And look at the arms, just dropping them. I'm done. I'm cooked. But we're not done. We still got stripped down curls, which is one of my least favorite exercises. And surprisingly, I crushed this today. All right, we do 5 pounds. We do 3 5-pound weights on either side of this bar. I have no idea what this bar weighs. I want to say it's probably anywhere from 25 to 45 pounds. I don't know what this bar weighs. I'll be honest. I have no idea. If somebody knows what this bar is supposed to weigh, let me know down in the comments. But I know that we're putting 15 pounds on either side of the bar in 5-pound plates. The other guys are doing more weight than I am, which is why you see the 10-pounders there. But I've never been able to get through a full set of stripped-down curls with the 5-pound plates on. 3 5-pound plates. You do 10 reps at each plate. And then they pull off a plate, you do 10 more reps, pull off a plate, do 10 more reps. You do that, and then on the bar, you do another 10 reps. And I promise you, by the time you get done, you are cooked. Your biceps are screaming, your forearms are screaming, like literally everything is screaming. And honestly, I felt pretty good today. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm sore after this. My freaking arms are cooked. But it felt good to finally push through and finish. Like, I've never been able to finish a set of stripped down curls like this. And not only did I finish one set of stripped down curls, but I come back and I finished the second set and the third set. Like, this has never happened before. I've never been able to actually go through and finish all of the sets like I did today. And so those are the little goals. You know, you set the little goals for yourself to try to push yourself through and knock out the set. And don't get discouraged if you fail. Like, I'm competitive as crap. I love the challenge. That's why working out in a group for me is like the best thing ever. Because going to the gym and working out on my own, I push myself, but I don't push myself. And with the other guys around, man, I'm always trying to get better. I'm always trying to improve. I'm trying to get one more rep, one more set. You know, I'm trying to get a little bit more weight each session that we do these. And so being able to finally get over that hurdle on these and knock out 3 sets with stripped down curls and finish all 3 sets for the first time ever is such a huge accomplishment for me personally. So never let yourself get discouraged. Set attainable goals. And then when you reach those goals, you're going to feel so much better. You get that rush of dopamine because your brain's like, oh my God, you did the thing. You wanted to do the thing. You finally did the thing. No matter what the exercise is, you've got to enjoy it. And these aren't exercises that I enjoy. Like, this is not an exercise that I enjoy. And you can see the guys are actually taking their time. They're talking. They're forgetting about the plates. We've done this to each other a few times where we leave each other to hang a little bit on these, which is even more brutal. Like, you're sitting there working your arms. By the time you're on this last set, your arms are cooked. You don't want to do them anymore. And so having the guys forget and then leave you hanging is pretty brutal. But we've all done it. We've all been there. And to knock these out, it feels real good, man. It really does. So, again, hopefully you guys enjoy these workouts. Let me know down in the comments below. I know there's not a lot of folks that watch these yet. Maybe someday people will find the channel. You can see, again, they leave me hanging a little bit on this last one. But all we needed were 10 reps out. And you know that I'm not going to be denied here. 10 reps with just the bar. Let's go. We knocking that out. Ain't even a question. Ain't even a question we're going to knock that out. We finish it. We set the bar down. We're triumphant. And we feel real good. Look at that. Terry, congratulate. That's the other part of having a group, man. People like helping you out, encouraging you, celebrating together when you do something that you're not capable of doing just recently. Like, these are all big deals. Even as early as last week when we did the strip down curls last week. This is, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago. Like, I was not able to complete that. So it just shows progress. And those little goals that you reach are what keep you coming back for more. So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.